Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope that everybody is doing well. Today, I'd like to share 5 things to expect when you are a parent while in school. Now, this video or these facts could apply to man or woman. So, if you're a parent, it could apply to you. And it could apply to a student at the in college or at the university level, undergrad, or in those in grad school. So if you're a student, it would apply to you. Okay, let's see those 5 things that you could expect while you're a parent in school. People may not talk about them, but let me share them with you. Okay, first thing. Well, when you choose to have kids in school, the first thing to think about is that a lot of people, they would think that's not a smart move. Not everybody will be on board. Put that in mind. Put that in your head. Not everybody will be okay with that. Not everybody would think that's intelligent to choose to have kids in school. They might think that, well, you have time, you know, focus on your schooling now and wait after your schooling. But again, you have to think about whether this is something that you really, really want, right? If you really, really want it, then maybe what people think, that may not change your goal or what you'd like to do, especially when it comes to having kids. So the second thing to expect is that, you know, as a parent, you might miss some milestones. You spend a lot of times when you are a parent, you spend a lot of time on campus, and your kid might be with a babysitter or a partner, and that, you know, we can't be in 2 places at the same time. So you will most likely miss some milestones. And one thing that I find really helpful is to ask the babysitter or my partner to take a video of when the child does this thing for the first time. Yes, I know it's not like you are there, you know, but it's better than missing it totally. So that's something that you can always ask, maybe at a daycare or at home, is for someone to take a video of it and send it to you. It maybe send it to you as soon as your child does this thing for the first time. Okay, third thing to expect is that your work is not going to be perfect all the time. That's something that we need to learn to do, is to learn how to prioritize things. And when you're a parent, just think about having assignments, and you have an assignment, it's due at 11:59, which is common, and your child is bedtime, and your child really, really needs you. Most of us would wanna pay attention to our child, and maybe that could lead to rushing a little bit and not giving our best at that particular assignment. So I think but it's worth it. It's not the best work, but when you have a child, this happens. You have to prioritize them. They become number one. And sometimes we have to expect that. This is something that I wish I knew, before I have kids, while I was in school. And now that I know it, I think it's good for everybody to know that once you have kids, you have to prioritize them. and your work might suffer at times. And it's okay. Okay, fourth thing to expect. You will um, you will spend a lot of money. And that's something that almost all parents could could testify to it. Especially when you're a student, you may not have a lot. And some of us, we don't even live close to family and friends. You know, somebody who can watch the child for us for free. Then you end up spending a lot of money. But it's okay. You know, again, it's okay. There is nothing, at least to me, there's nothing that can replace the smile, the love, you know, the emotions that a child brings to a parent. So the last thing to expect is that you're going to make a lot of sacrifices for your child. And we already talked about assignments. You know, you might miss time on, you know, maybe the time you could spend an assignment, you cannot do that anymore. And another thing would be maybe your social life. You have, when you are in school, you have quite a few friends who would probably want to go out with you. And sometimes you would have to say no. You can't really go out because you want to spend time with your family and spend time with your kids or your child. And so these are some things that other friends might think it's weird or they may not understand it, but as parents, we know we have to do that. And so that's another thing you might need to expect when you have kids, especially when you're not close to family members who can really help you with that. Okay, these are the 5 things I wish I knew before I had kids. Not because that would change my mind about having kids, but I could be better prepared when it comes to having kids while I am in school. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you find these tips and these facts useful. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.